Hi guys, so welcome back on my channel. I just yesterday finished 7th week of my losing weight journey, and I would love to share the results. So in previous week I lost 0.6 kg, which is 1.32 pounds. But what is important and great, now I am 69.8 kg. So I break my first milestone. I don't see the number which is starting with 7 on my weight scale, but I started with 6, which is a huge thing. And as I said, I will reward myself when I will reach that goal. So yeah, I will go for shopping and I will take you with me. But to be honest, I hope that when I will do this video, I will already have done the shopping and I will just show you what I bought for myself. But because of world situation on Ukraine, I am not in mood so much to do shopping, and also I was not able to do video yesterday, so that's why video is one day delay, because it's heartbreaking news and I am with my heart in Ukraine or with Ukraine, and that's it. But now let's talk about my losing weight journey, and the topic of this week is how to lose the weight, what to do, what doesn't to do, and some advices for you guys if you are on diet and you are not losing the weight, because I have like quite many friends which are dieting and some of them are struggling. When I do diet, I have results, and I know that there are people who are dieting and doesn't have the results. So I would love to talk about this topic today, and please don't take it personally. It's just what I hear, what I read, and what the scientists are saying. So I will try to repeat it and show you how I do it and that it works, yeah? Because I already lost more than 7 kg and I am 7 weeks on diet. So if you are on diet like 2 months and you don't see the result, then something what you do is wrong and you have to change it, otherwise you will not move. But also the results are not important only on weight scale. You should already see it physically. When I compare my photo before after, I really see it. It's incredible. The clothes, it starts to be loose, and I am going to change the size. So this is it. Yeah, this is when it works, and I know it works, and I will continue. Now it's just question of time. So this one is for people who are dieting, who decided to lose the weight. They do exercise, they are careful with their food, and they are still stuck on some number, and they cannot move, yeah? Because I know there is many of people like this. I will tell you what I see as my advantage. There are people who doesn't eat so bad as I did, who usually do the sport, which I didn't, and when they decide to lose the weight, it's of course for them much harder, because they if somebody is eating just junk food and drinks sodas and coke and doesn't move at all, and then you do some changes, of course it will be visible. But people who are already eating quite healthy, and so for them the starting point, the body will be not in such a shock, and the body will not lose the weight so easily. Like for example me, this is also fair point to mention. I know there is many people who would never eat like I did in my weak months, yeah? So there is, I am telling, like, there is one pyramid where are important things for losing weight. First is to be in calorie deficit. It's done. We all know it, that we have to take less calories than we take away with moving, with living, just with basal metabolism, what we burn, and then this deficit creates losing weight. But first of all, this calorie deficit should not be too big, yeah. And I can see it with my friends, with some of my friends, that they stuck on some very strict diet, which is like 1000 calories, or they really do not eat so much, or they are almost hungry, and they eat only vegetable, they don't eat almost anything else, they are like obsessed, and they are all the time constantly hungry, and they hope they will lose the weight. It can happen, you can lose the weight, but our bodies are smart. They would love to survive, and they switch into mode of surviving, and they will keep all the fat because we don't give them enough nutrition. Yeah. So yeah, calorie deficit is the main thing in losing weight journey. But even if you will be like, let's say, 500 calories per day in deficit, in the end of the week it will be 3500 calories, which is like half kg of fat. Yeah, and this is what all the doctors and scientists are saying, that this is great speed to lose the weight. Yeah, we didn't gain it in 1 month, we will not lose it in 1 month. It's sad to say, and I am still fighting with that, and sometimes I would love to speed it more, but that's the reality. If you are really like morbidly obese, then your body has usually very high basal metabolism. In that case, you can create bigger calorie deficit and still give your body all their needs, and then you can lose a little bit more per week. But if you want to lose, I don't know, 20-30 kgs, and this is what you need to lose, not 100, then you have to accept that the losing of weight will be slow process, and you should not create too big calorie deficit, because then the body will get in some crazy regime like, I have to keep everything because I am starving. Yeah. Second point, which is for me, and not only for me now, I am picking up the things which are proved from scientists and where the studies are existing, how the balanced food should look. Yeah. If you will eat rice with vegetable, and you will have, give me example, oatmeal like morning breakfast, then apple like snack, then rice with vegetable as a lunch, then for example one small yogurt or some bowl of vegetable as another snack, and then for example multigrain bread with 1 egg as a dinner. This is completely wrong. Yeah, because where is the protein? Yeah, I can see only fiber, little bit of fat, and saccharides, carbohydrates. Yeah, I don't see any protein. If you want, you can lose the weight like this, but it will go from the muscles, it will not go from the fat. And it's not only important to to eat as much calories as you should, to be in deficit, but not in so huge deficit. It's also important how many grams of that is protein, how many grams of that is fat, fiber, and carbohydrates. Yeah. And in these four things, during dieting and losing weight right way, it means fat and not muscles. You really need to check mainly the protein, because first of all, it has also big advantage. Like 1 gram of protein has much less calories than 1 gram of carbohydrate or fat. So you can eat a lot of gram of protein, and you will absorb only less amount of calories than you would eat the carbohydrate, like rice with fiber, with vegetable and some minerals. Yeah, you really need to keep eye on protein, because if you will lose muscles and no fat, you will see it on weight scale that numbers is going down, but your body will look terrible. Like you will be practically bones with fat and skin, not muscles. You will not be toned. You will have a lot of cellulite, and you will feel sick and tired, and immediately when you will start little bit more, the number on the weight scale will jump, because as you will lose the muscles, you will slow down your metabolism, but really terribly. Yeah, and please take this advice as fact. Yeah, I don't say what is my feeling, I am saying what is fact. Yeah, in long term, if some diet where are not enough protein cannot work, because you can lose like that 3-5 kgs. You are and that's terrible. I can see so many channels on YouTube with girls which are like 20 years old, and they need to lose 5 kgs, and this is exactly what they do, and this is exactly why they will have problem in their 30s or 40s and much bigger, and they will need to put much more effort into losing weight than now. Yeah, and if you want to lose the weight in long term, higher amount of fat, you need to create healthy habits which you can keep for long time, in long term. Immediately when I will stop dieting, when I will reach my goal, I will really do as much as I can to eat the same, just bigger amount, because I don't want to continue with calorie deficit, but I will still keep balanced food. I mean protein, fat, carbohydrates, fiber, because I will just increase the amount, so I will be balanced. But that's big point. Then another point, sleeping. Sleeping is very underestimated topic, and stress, but there were groups of people which were sleeping deprived, and groups of people which were not. They had the same calorie deficit, the same well-balanced food, and the same amount of training in fitness and cardio. And the group which really was sleeping deprived lost more muscles and less fat. So nobody speaks about that, but sleeping and resting and relax, especially if you add some sport and exercise, is also very important. Yeah. Then another point, and this is sport. During my 2 years ago, I wanted to lose the weight, and I took it as a race. That I was very focused on a result, and fast, do it fast. So I wanted this, choose something what burns really a lot of calories. I chose cardio. I started with 1.5 hour daily. I end up with 2.5 hour daily, and homemade exercise and jumping and HIIT training, and it was it was very wrong. In long term, you can lose the weight, and you will, probably with this one, but as your body build endurance, you need to do much more sport. I mean, I speak about timing now. That if I was able to burn 600 calories in 1 hour of running, after 4 months of running, for 600 calories, I needed to run faster and like 1.5 hours. So, of course, first kgs go fast, and after 8 weeks it stops because your body has some endurance, you can manage much longer, and it's big eater of time. You cannot manage it, so your losing weight journey will stop. And then, if only to maintain it, you need so much effort to do cardio and so much time. And immediately when you stop, you are done. It will slowly coming back. So I don't say the cardio is bad. I still do cardio. But especially if you are, I don't want to say old, I am not old, but if you will reach the age as I am, like I will be in 6 months, I will be 40. It's a natural process in life. Your muscles are going to disappear. And that's the reason why your metabolism goes slow down, your basal metabolism goes down. So to success in long term, you need to build a healthy body. That's why I choose lifting weights. And we have in our fitness, I don't know, 4 or 5 trainers. One is like expert for HIIT training and interval trainings. Another one is for toning of body and I really choose the trainer, and I told him, train me like somebody who won't gain some muscles. Yeah, because even if the weight scale will show results later, I would love to gain at least like in next 6-7 months 3 kgs of muscles. That's the deal which I have with him. And he is really training me hard 3 times per week. I love it. I am like now, I never had such a feeling after running like I have after my fitness, and which is possible only in the gym, really. Like when I was at home and I was training with kettlebell, which was 7 kg, or with this one hand, which was like 1 for 2 kg. Now I use already 10 kgs, under his trainings, and it's just 3 weeks. So you will not improve at home. You really need to lift weight to gain muscles. If you gain muscles, you will burn more calories. You can eat more and still lose the weight. That's magic, and it's great in long term. Even it's not so fast like the cardio. In long term, it's, I think, much better. So I would be really focused on calorie deficit, but some normal one. Not anything extra, and you should not be hungry. I would recommend to focus on protein intake, and in general that you have under control if all the values are as they should be. You can find dietitian which will count it for you, which will show you what you should eat, like how much of fat, how much of protein, how much of carbohydrate, how much of fiber you should eat, and it should fit in all day. And then, especially if you are woman which is not already 20 but you are older, I would recommend you lifting weights, and then the sleeping. There is of course other things, but to be honest, I don't think they have such a big impact like cardio. I still do cardio, I think it's great, but not like 1 hour, 2 hours, because how I will then increase? I don't have so much time. I am thinking what is for me manageable to do even 2 years later. Yeah, when I will work, when the kids will be bigger, and I will have less time. So cardio is great, but do not get crazy with cardio. Yeah, I do cardio just like Monday is lifting weights, then 30 minutes cardio. Tuesdays is 40 minutes cardio, Wednesdays is fitness plus 30 minutes cardio. I never pass 40 minutes of cardio during day, and also Sundays are free. Yeah. And so, yeah, cardio is great, but not as important. Even without sport, you can lose the weight if you have solved food perfectly. But if you don't solve the food, even extra cardio and no matter how much of exercise you will do, you will not lose the weight. Yeah, but you can lose the weight without any exercise. Yeah, so that's the importance of the stuff. Then also there is many ways somebody pick up like low carb. Somebody do believe in intermittent fasting. With me, it's not only that I believe in intermittent fasting. I know even if I will not keep it, I will lose the weight. I choose that one because for me it's less stressful to don't think about 6 meals per day, but to know that this is my gap of food. So in the morning I don't need to stress out about food. I feel very comfortable in this style. That's why I choose it. And I don't expect anything crazy. I just was reading about the healthy benefits of that way, so that's why I picked it up. Yeah, but I don't think that this kind of ways are somehow important. If you feel you don't need so much carbohydrates and you choose a low carb diet, that's also okay. But don't build everything is low carb or wrong. Yeah, if you choose it because this style of food is satisfying for you, then okay. But don't choose it just blindly because you believe that this is only way how you can lose the weight. That's not true. The same supplements. Nothing against supplements. Me personally, because I am very obedient to my trainer, he told me to buy fish oil, omega-3, so I am eating capsules of fish oil. He told me to buy magnesium because I had cramps in my body, so I am eating now magnesium. But I don't eat this kind of supplements, which are supplements which promise you losing weight, like some tea or green coffee or matcha tea or warm water with lemon or no. Look, guys, if your dog will be fat, what will you do? You will stop to give him cookies and you will force him to run outside more. You will not cook for him any green coffee. You will not give him any supplements to burn calories or fat burner and stuff like that, yeah? You will not do it. So why you do it to yourself? And it's very expensive. I was checking the prices and really this branded stuff is really expensive. If you have money for that, just take them and invest them into personal trainer or to some entrance for the gym for 1 month for free, or go and spoil yourself in some salon and spa, but don't spend money for that. It will not work. Yeah. So, and also I will give you like some, this will show you if you are losing nicely fat or no. There are 2 types of body where you can gain, like Like I am the type which everything has in her tummy. My tummy is always the worst place where I gain as a first. And somebody has it in tights and butt. Yeah. And then you are searching the video, how to lose fat from my tummy, how to lose fat from my thighs. If you will lose the right fat, weight, which means the fat and not the muscles, it will go always as a first from the place on your body where is the most of the fat. So for me, I can see it always as a first here on the tummy. If I would lose muscles, I would get slimmer as a first on my hands and on my feet, and tummy would stay like that. And the same is for the bodies who are in the pear shape. If you have the shape of the pear and you keep your diet right way and you are losing the fat and not the muscles, you will lose always as a first from your thighs and from your butt. If you lose from your already slim tummy and not from here, it means something is wrong with your diet. Yeah. And there is no shame or nothing wrong with going somewhere where is some specialist who will tell you exactly, who will measure your basal metabolism, not from smartwatch. They are not, it's not proper at all, or not your smart weight scale. But go somewhere, let's check yourself, and let get good advice if you don't believe me. And if you will stuck on that, you will really keep it and you will be patient. You have to see the result, like latest at 8 weeks, it has to be visible. If it's not visible, there is something very wrong. Yeah. So, oh my God, I'm sorry this video is very long, but I had it in my heart. I wanted to say everything, and I think I did. So, next week, when I will put video, I will take you with me to the shopping. I will reward myself for my first big goal, and also I don't know still yet what exactly I will pick, so but I am quite excited about it, even the sad situation in the world. And this week also I will post very funny video how I try to cook healthy pancakes full of protein, and it was disaster, but finally yummy disaster. So take it easy, but I will post it during this week, like Thursday or Friday. So see you soon and have a nice week.